Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. Well, this is a haul from Salvation Army. I was just thinking as I went over to the Salvation Army, boy, I have really narrowed down my thrift stores to maybe 3 or 4. That's the Salvation Army. These are all within my neighborhood. I can practically walk to these stores. Out of the Closet, Salvation Army, Savers, and maybe one other one I can't think of right now. But there are a couple of thrift stores that I have dropped in the Lakeview, Uptown neighborhood of Chicago. Again, this is all within practically walking distance. I don't like to travel long distances to get resell clothing and resell items because I have been so disappointed. I've traveled miles away from home and gotten to a place and, walked out with maybe 1 or 2 items or, so I just don't spend a lot of time now getting to a thrift store. And I'm trying to cut down the amount of time I spend in the thrift store. It becomes a little bit much. So anyway, I went to the Salvation Army today, and today was 75% off for the white tag. So everything that you see, except maybe one item, is a white tag. So when I hold it up and you see the price, just take 75% off. The total, I got 7 items, and the total came to $9.83. Not bad at all. And that was a cost of goods of $1.40. Not bad at all. And I'm sniffling because allergies. We are in winter in Chicago, and this is when sinuses, allergies, respiratory issues pop up. So if you hear me sniffling, you'll know what that's about. Okay, so let's get started. I think I got I would say this is a pretty decent haul. I got some name items, and I think they're going to work out very well. The first item is this Casio calculator. I haven't looked it up, but it was $1.97. Let me see if I have the tag here. It was $1.97, which came to 49 cents. So, I didn't look it up on Amazon or eBay to see what the value is. I'm guessing maybe $10 to $20. Anyway, for 49 cents, I am going to make a profit. So that's your Casio calculator. Put that aside. This is Aeropostale Remix Down. It's a down jacket, a little short down jacket. Really, really cute. Let me see if I can stage this on a hanger. Okay. So this is really, really cute. It's a shorty. What size is this? Extra large? It may be too big for me. I just bought one, something similar to this, but it's corduroy. And honestly, after I bought it, I wasn't in love with it, but I'm not taking it back. I doubt very much if I will get much use out of the down jacket that I bought for myself. It's kind of youngish. Those of you who are of a certain age, you know what I mean. It was a little bit too young for me, but So this, I would imagine, would be an okay item for a young person. Okay, so there is your price. Take 75% off. I'm giving you my opinions about fashion. I'm really not one to go out and shop for myself. I don't buy a lot of clothing. I have a lot of leisure wear, lounge wear, sleep wear. And I'm just not thrilled about styles and how I look. I'm at that age now. I just as long as it fits, you know, I'm happy. And as long as I'm relaxed in it, it's comfortable. Okay, so this is Polo Ralph Lauren, not a brand that I gravitate to anymore. I used to gravitate to Polo Ralph Lauren a lot, but it sits for a long time. But there's a price, 75% off. I said, okay, I'll put it in my inventory. This is Spider. It's a Spider windbreaker jacket, really nice. Really, really nice. I think this was $224 when you take the 75% off. So this is, okay, and it's got the spider down the sleeve. Let me see if it's on the back. No, it's not on the back. I've seen this brand on a few people. I don't know if it still has the following that it used to have, but you know, for $2.24, 25 cents, I did see a price tag. It looked like a sale price tag for $23, and I think that's what I'll price it at. Anyhow, I can always consign this, and I can also consign everything that I'm buying, except the calculator. All right, this is a t-shirt. It was 74 cents when you take off the 75%. And I've seen this worn by several people out and about. So I think, you know, by being a t-shirt, it'd probably be about pricing anywhere from $10 to $15. T-shirts, they'll bring a lot unless it's a luxury brand. So there we go. Italia. All right, this is a chance I'm taking. This is called Fairlane by Stitch, S-T-I-T-C-H. New with tags. And there's the price. It came in at $1.99. So I thought it was a lovely color. Not familiar with the name, the brand name. I did go to eBay to comp it. I really couldn't decide if it was a fast seller or not, but you know, it's just one of those items I'll take a chance on and see what happens. Okay, one of my favorites, J. Jill. J. Jill, like Talbot's, is one of those brands that women love because they make quality items. Okay, there's the price. And this is a blend of wool and alpaca. Yes, blend of wool and alpaca. So I couldn't pass that up. All right, I am done. Today is Saturday. And tomorrow I want to go to Out of the Closet. Honestly, I'm looking for hard goods. And I'm looking for sweaters, specifically turtleneck sweaters. And I can't find any. So, because it's winter now, and I know that turtlenecks sell for me. They really do sell. So, anyhow, I appreciate everybody stopping by. And the links are below. And what else? Okay, I'll see you on the next one. The next one coming up. All right, bye-bye. Thanks very much. Okay, well, let's get started on this second half of the haul video, and I'm going to close my blinds. We do have some sunlight in Chicago, which is surprising because we have been under the clouds. Okay, that's a little dark, but we have been under the clouds for the whole weekend. A lot of snow, and the whole United States right now, looking at the map, is under snow and clouds. So, but I do like to have sunlight coming in through my windows. Let me see if I can do something else over here. Maybe that's a little bit better. I got another blind going. All right, so I went to Out of the Closet, and I'm going to link the tour of Lakeview thrift stores video to the end of this video, because as I mentioned in my last video, there are several thrift stores in my general area in Chicago. I don't go outside of Chicago that much unless it's, to an estate sale or a rummage sale. I try to stay inside the city and on my side of town, simply because of time limits. I'm limiting my time, and I just don't want to spend a lot of time in the thrift stores. I find myself sometimes there 2 and 3 hours, and I'm like, oh gosh, that's just too much time. Anyway, Out of the Closet is down the street. So the red tags were $1, purple was 50 cents, and I have a silk scarf here that was $2. And the reason I bought this silk scarf, if you can see this, it's a navy silk scarf, is because I've been doing pretty good with scarves recently. But they're of the natural materials like cashmere and wool and silk. So I thought, well, this is $2 for a silk scarf. It's in good condition. I'll see what I can get for that. All right, let's go. I haven't been finding sweaters that to me would bring value and really are kind of stylish, like turtlenecks, things like that. So I'm on a hunt for sweaters. I'm down on my sweater inventory, but this was Banana Republic. Okay, it's a men's sweater, and it's 100% wool. So I said, okay, I'll take a chance with this. Banana Republic is usually a slow seller for me, but we'll see, for $5. And that was a purple tag, so that was $5. Let me see if I can get this into view. Okay, so that was $9. $4.50. But it was 100% wool, nice color. So we'll see what happens. This is, the red tags were $1. So this is a red tag. This is J. Jill. I've sold something very similar to this one. It's cotton t-shirt. All right, so I don't go wrong with J. Jill. It's a pretty good seller for me. So when I see a J. Jill sweater outfit, I always grab it. Okay, this is new for me, a new name. This is Alfani, Alfani, and this was $1.50. They have $1.50 rack, so I went over there. This is a big and tall man's shirt, so I like the colors. I don't think it'll sell for the winter months because it is a short sleeve, but again, you never can tell. Okay, $1. This is Hollister jeans. I don't like the style. Okay, this is that, let me show you, the ripped and distressed style in jeans. Okay, you see at the knee it's all distressed and ripped. This style is going out of style when I read all the blogs about fashion. But I said, well, for $1, and plus it's Hollister, which is one of those names that the younger kids like. They like this, like American Eagle, Hollister, and what's the other one? Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, so we're done. Total came to $11.03. Cost of goods was $2. So that's not bad, not bad. All right, I'm going to start listing this, and I appreciate everybody stopping by for the second half. And links are below. Give me a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.